Welcome back to the MMA Explorers. Today, let's get started with BKFC President claims Conor McGregor training to fight winner of Mike Perry versus Jeremy Stephens. Bare knuckle fighting. Championship President David Feldman revealed that co-owner Conor McGregor was absent from today's press conference in New Jersey because he is allegedly training to face the winner of Mike Perry versus Jeremy Stephens. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like on this video to support the channel. Let's aim for 10 likes. However, with McGregor still under UFC contract, it's extremely unlikely he'll fight outside the promotion. Dana White has already suggested that McGregor will make his long-awaited return on the UFC's White House card, leaving fans to wonder where McGregor will actually step back into combat sports next. Brian Ortega misses weight by wide margin. Former UFC featherweight title challenger Brian Ortega failed to make the 145-pound limit ahead of his highly anticipated UFC Shanghai co-main event clash with Aljamain Sterling, missing weight by such a wide margin that several outlets initially reported the fight had been cancelled. After receiving medical treatment and being granted an unprecedented 8-pound allowance, along with additional concessions likely agreed to by Sterling, the bout will now move forward at a catchweight of 153 pounds. Frankie Edgar explains decision to end retirement and join BKFC. UFC Hall of Famer Frankie Edgar has officially come out of retirement, signing with Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship (BKFC). The former UFC lightweight champion explained his decision, noting that while he walked away from MMA in 2022, the itch to compete never fully left. Sean Strickland suspended 6 months by the NSAC for Tuff-N-Uff altercation. Former UFC middleweight champion Sean Strickland has officially been suspended for 6 months by the Nevada State Athletic Commission (NSAC) following his involvement in an altercation at a Tuff-N-Uff event back in June. Strickland was cornering teammate Chris Curtis when Curtis lost, and the opponent began trash-talking both fighters. In response, Strickland entered the cage and started throwing punches, escalating the situation.
Hernandez, I think, just stuck his tongue out to Sean Strickland, so I saw Sean smirk.
And that is the end! The stash! Luis Hernandez gets it done!
He's talking to Chris Curtis and Sean.
Oh, Sean!
Strickland.
Oh, wow! Whoa, 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 whoa!
Oh, shit!
Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no, 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 no!
According to Nolan King, the NSAC handed Strickland a 6-month suspension, though it can be reduced to 4.5 months if he completes an anger management course. Along with the suspension, he's been fined $5,000 plus legal fees. Chris Curtis also faced repercussions, receiving a $2,500 fine plus legal fees for his role in the incident. This ruling officially sidelined Strickland until at least December, though an earlier return is possible if he complies with the commission's conditions. Rampage Jackson says Dricus Du Plessis shouldn't mention a rematch. UFC legend Rampage Jackson weighed in on Dricus Du Plessis' future following his loss to Khamzat Chimaev at UFC 319. Speaking on the Jackson podcast, Rampage bluntly stated that Du Plessis shouldn't even be talking about a rematch.
Should he and his team try to seek an immediate rematch?
No.
You just got destroyed.
You just got destroyed.
Yeah,
like,
there's
fuck
no
no.
words.
DDP shouldn't even say the word re or match in the same fucking sentence in an interview.
Yeah.
Hey, with all due respect,
Yeah.
DDP need to probably go to a different weight class. He probably should like go drop down a weight.
So he's too big to drop down.
No, he's stuck.
Yeah.
And then TJ.
Renato Moicano explains why Reinier de Ridder has the best chance to beat Khamzat Chimaev. Renato Moicano shared his thoughts on who could potentially dethrone Khamzat Chimaev, and he pointed to former One champion Reinier de Ridder. Speaking on the Show Me the Money podcast, Moicano explained why he thinks RDR has the best chance.
I think the Ridder.
You think the Ridder's the best chance?
I think the Ridder has the best chance.
Because him off his back is at least dangerous.
No, let me tell you something, my brother. A lot of people now are starting to give credit to Gilberto Queimaduras, most known as Gilbert Burns.
Yeah.
A lot of people are starting to give him credit because, let me tell you something, even though Khamzat was at 170 at the time, and now he's look healthy and strong and everything else.
Right.
I think what made him look like human was the fact that Gilbert know how to play the guard.
Right.
You know?
For sure.
Because think about that, like DDP was not really trying to escape.
Right.
You know? Khamzat, he was trying to avoid the takedowns, but once he got on the ground, he would like turn the back and then Khamzat would get his back and then we will like throw the fucking knees and try to control. But not Gilbert. Gilbert, like every time that he was at the ground, he was trying to sweep. He was making Khamzat work, you know. And I think that he did with his style, he could do that.
Anthony Hernandez believes he can handle UFC champion Khamzat Chimaev. Anthony Hernandez isn't intimidated by new UFC middleweight champion Khamzat Chimaev. Speaking with MMA Junkie, Hernandez expressed confidence that he has the tools to deal with the undefeated star. Before we continue, help us reach our goal of 100 subscribers here on MMA Explorers. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our daily MMA content.
I thought DDP would actually have like answers and stuff, but turns out he just got away with being a fucking big strong guy for a long time, and against a high level wrestler, if trying to be strong just sets up traps. So he found that out that night, you know what I mean? So but there's levels to this shit, man. There's levels to this shit, and I think that I'm on that level. So eventually when the fight comes, I'll be ready for it, but it's one fight at a time for me. Next in line is De Ridder, so let's strategize against him and just fucking keep climbing the rankings.
Let's wrap it up for the day. Thanks for watching.